everyone, my name is Alexander, and welcome to All Top Cigars, where I do cigar reviews and stuff. In this video, I'm going to review the widely popular Montecristo White Series Robusto cigar, just so you have an idea of how it smokes, and more importantly, if it's worth spending your hard-earned money on. Something tells me we're in for a surprise with this one, but that being said, let's cut, light, and puff, and see how this one smokes. Alright, welcome back everyone. So I'm about a third or so into this one, and I must say, pretty impressed so far. Yeah, I don't want to get too excited just yet, since I still have a ways to go, obviously. But so far, so good on this one. Has a Connecticut wrapper, if I hadn't mentioned already, which you'll often find in more mild to medium body cigars. It's very smooth and consistent draw, which I like. It's also burning, I would say, rather evenly as well, if I hadn't shown you already. It can be quite annoying when a cigar does not burn evenly. You have to worry about, is it boating too much or is it canoeing too much? Whichever term you might use out there. I use boating, but maybe that's just a Northeast thing, I'm not too sure. For any beginners who are not familiar with the terms that I just used, that simply is when the cigar is burning unevenly, or one side or one part of the cigar is burning a little bit faster than perhaps the other side. That could just be a construction issue from how it was made, or possible it could be user error, meaning that during the lighting process maybe you burned a side of it too much, or maybe you're just simply smoking the cigar too rapidly, causing the inside of it to overheat. Fortunately, that is not the case here. I'm very much enjoying this. I'm trying to pick up some unique flavors and whatnot, but if I haven't mentioned already, just want to quickly state, I am by no means some cigar tasting guru or the Miyagi of cigars. I can't tell you if the cigar was imported from Mars or which dinosaur fertilized the dirt that the tobacco was grown in. I'm just a simple man that's been enjoying cigars as a hobby for about, I would say, about 12 years or so, and I want to share the knowledge that I've gained over the course of my smoking career, as you might say, and continue to gain additional knowledge through you and through other people in the cigar community. But if you are new to the community, or you're looking to get into it, I just wanted to make sure that I'm providing a different perspective. Everyone has different taste buds, different palates, so I'm just going to give you my take on it, and if you like it, great. So now that we're on the same page, everyone knows that I'm not the Miyagi of cigars. As I already mentioned, it's burning very consistently. The draw is very good, but I'm picking up a lot of creamy notes and earthy notes. There's also a slight sweetness to it, but that comes and goes. I can't quite figure that out yet, but I'm going to try and refocus here and see if I can pick up exactly what I'm starting to get into in this second third here. So stay tuned. I'll be back, and I look forward to updating you shortly. All right, welcome back everyone. Thanks again for your patience. I really appreciate it. This is my first time doing this. Still burning very well. And to be honest with you, there haven't been any major changes in flavors or notes. I have noticed a subtle hint of honey, probably that slight sweetness that I did mention earlier. I can also tell you that this cigar is definitely closer to a medium body, not too mild, definitely not too mild. It's giving me a little kick. Like, again, my palate is kind of geared towards medium. Maybe I didn't eat enough, that'll definitely do it. But very smooth, Very good smoke so far, which is probably why it's such a popular cigar. You kind of can expect what you're going to get out of it every time. I'm sure you could agree, you know, us being humans and everything, we like what we like. So if you have a product out there that you really enjoy and you know each time you purchase it, it's going to be the same type of result, that's just a no-brainer. I think we like what we like, so nothing wrong with purchasing what you like, and then as you become more accustomed to cigars, you might want to explore cigars in the realm or in the range of that cigar that's your favorite, just so you can try, some different companies, some different types, maybe some different wrappers that are all within the mild, medium type of range. I'm getting a slight hint of hay here as well, but really, that's probably the only additional flavor that I'm getting out of this. Very consistent, just a very good smoke. Yeah, I really do enjoy the flavors in this one, but I'll be back in a flash with my final thoughts and recommendations. But in the meantime, if you would be so kind, please like this video and feel free to ask any questions below in the comment section. Also, please take a second to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date with any and all of my new cigar reviews and stuff coming here in the future. But this is my first go around, as I mentioned. Very much enjoying this. It's nice to be able to utilize the new technology we have in the world today to kind of give your perspective and your own twist to the cigar and how it tastes and how it smokes, and just ultimately provide input to the cigar community as a whole. So just got done burning my fingers a little bit while smoking that one to the nub. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one, so it was worth it, worth the sacrifice of my fingers, you might say. Very impressive. That Montecristo White Series had this here. Very, very good. Smoked incredibly well. It's a remarkably smooth and consistent cigar. Steady with creamy, earthy notes and flavors. There's a hint of honey, as I mentioned, and the occasional hay. Didn't get too much of that outside of that one moment that I did mention it, but definitely the honey, the creamy, and the earthy. I can tell you how I'm feeling right now. Feel pretty good. It's definitely within my wheelhouse or my palate range. Definitely a little closer to a medium body versus a mild body, making it mild medium. Not sure if that's a thing, but I'll stick with it. This one's definitely worth the money, in my opinion, especially if you're looking to get into cigars or recently just started. You can find some decent deals on these if you buy in bulk. And I can tell you, looking at bulk prices, online versus going to your local cigar retailer, you'll pay a markup, you'll pay a retail price typically. But if you do decide to go to your local cigar store, which I definitely think is a great option as well, keep our local businesses in order and operating well, you're probably going to pay between 12 or 14 bucks per stick. Even so, I still highly recommend this one, even if you are a beginner or even an intermediate smoker. It will likely have you driving back to your local cigar shop to grab another one. That is until your online bulk order arrives in the mail. You'll notice you'll definitely get a better deal buying in bulk online versus paying per stick at retail price. But very enjoyable, great cigar, highly recommend it, especially for new cigar smokers. If you have a particular cigar that you'd like me to review before you go out and buy it yourself, please post in the comments below, and I will do my very best to move your request up my list. I have about 40 cigars in my humidor right now that I'm going to be working through, so I will move you up to the top of that list. I'll make sure I secure the cigar, and then I will post a review about that cigar for you. That about does it for today. Thanks again for watching. And stay tuned for my next cigar review and stuff, because I will likely discuss other topics as well as I'm enjoying these cigars. I hope you have a great day and see you soon.